Alright, welcome back, you beautiful motherfuckers. Actually, maybe I should be welcoming myself back, because my work shift has not really allowed me to put out a lot of videos lately. My bad, I fucking suck. Let's deal with it and move on. So today, we're going to be doing a bit of a VOD review here. We're not going to be paying too attention to me on Lux. I'm not a great Lux player. I know my mistakes. I'm going to point some of them out, but we're not going to fixate on that shit. We are going to basically be kind of going over the play of two of my buddies here, GZombie on the Malzahar in the mid lane, and Mr. Squirrel himself sitting on the Ashe. Now, right off the bat, those are not the right runes, and that's because he only has 2 rune pages. One of them is set up for tanks, and the other one is set up for Xayah, so we just used the Xayah page because there wasn't enough time for him to quickly set them up. Not a big deal. Halo Blaze isn't the worst thing versus the normal lethal tempo for Ashe. I don't know. I mean, maybe it is. Whatever. No big. So we have got ourselves a set top. He is a new set player. We have got ourselves a Xayah jungle. So we kind of have a frontliner, sort of have 2 AP sources with a little bit of pick. And we're a pick team, not really too much of a team fighting team. Yeah, we're definitely set up more for picks. And of course, on the other side, we've got ourselves an Aatrox running Ignite. He is looking to murder somebody. Conqueror, of course. Kane with Dark Harvest, so he's going to be looking to go assassinate. A Talon with Electrocute. If Talon gets ahead off that Malzahar, Malzahar's going to have to play real safe because Talon's going to have a very easy time. And then a Press the Attack Xayah with a Glacial Ahri, looking for the slow, set up the E's a little bit easier. So it should do... Yeah, there we go. Apparently the PC is a little bit laggy right now. That's alright. First things first, let's turn down the sound a little bit. Y'all don't need to be hearing like pings like a motherfucker. Set up the scoreboard, the objective timer, so we got a little bit of a taste of things to fucking come here. Alright. So, we went with the early tier start on the Malzahar. He will be heavy spamming, but it means that he's got no extra actual AP in lane. So, probably better to do the Doran's range start and then just backing to get the to get the tier if that's what we're looking at doing. We got chat a-going. Everyone of you is in a good kind of mood. Talon was assuming he would get smashed by Malzahar. Little did he know. This game is what you could refer to properly as a comedy of errors, but not all of us were laughing. I am curious, what did this set start? Started Q? Okay, that's fine. Q, yeah. E, yep. W, yep. E, yep. Okay, things are making sense. Q probably should have started E for the early picks, but I guess the lane push is the worst. Q, W, of course. Q, Q. Yeah. Okay, everything's kind of making sense as we go. So, where do things go truly horrible in this lane? I know things go bad in a lot of lanes. Cast the E into here just to see if anybody's waiting. I do not want to catch an Ahri E to the face by blind pushing into there. Alright. So, if you're playing Lux, you are looking to try and pressure them with your E off the bat. Just try and get some damage. You want to see if you can get them through their pots to sort of cover the fact that your laner's not going to have much early damage. Wow. So we have already done a lot of really good early trade on this. Let's go back to it. We're going to focus in. And what happens? Get the E into the W. Now we are just chasing. Maybe could have gone a little further, but the concern is eating that Ari back. We probably could have ran into it to get the last couple of quick trades from that Halo Blade stock off. But on the plus side, we are definitely doing some quick damage in there. Aatrox, ooh, that last hit was... Why did you flash? There was no need for that flash. Alright, hitting everything into this Ari. She is the target because she is still level 1. We couldn't have done that to Xayah. I was not expecting that E pull-through damage to delete me like it did. And very easy death to the set. Malzahar is up a bit in CS. Should probably be chugging some of these biscuits here. There we go. First biscuit going. Talon jumps him, as we kind of knew was going to happen. Takes the sound straight on the way back. He's flashed, ignited, hit him with that W. Don't tell me that's enough. Oh, he barely survived. Oh my god. If you go back to lane, you're actually straight inting. Like, if you get tagged by another W, you're just dead. Oh, Diego came in to kind of help out. Potions are ticking. Okay, you should live. He's got no sums up. Xayah is still super weak. Unfortunately, we've been trading so much that the Ashe has not really been last hitting worth of shit. As you can see, it's 6 to 19. Mouse is kind of going up for a bit of a roam. They're sort of stuck in the middle. Set's just chilling up here. Now, here's the problem. We were vastly out of position. You should have used the last clone. Because you got two champs that don't give a shit about anything. How did you live? You should have been dead. They could just flip over terrain. Come right at you. But you got no pots, just back. Just back. There you go. Good job. Okay, we've got the slow, well, reasonable push going. Now we've started to get a little bit of now we got a little bit of CS going on here. Apparently during that time we caught and killed the Ari again. Let's go back to that. Okay, so Ari's basically full health. Okay, hit her with a quick E. I don't want to push this lane because my poor Ashe is definitely low on the old CS, so it's very important to like let her actually be getting hits. All right, just immediate turn. I don't know what she was thinking coming up to land that E with her laner. Like, why are you saying K in chat? Like, you're fucking ADC backed, and you walked up point blank, like, to get a E on me, not expecting a Q and trade. Like, I don't know what you thought was going to happen out of that. Like, I really don't. At all. Okay, so Diego is still trying to get his farming going. He's been sort of chased out of his jungle a lot. Like, he's only level 3. Set is being horribly abused. His lane is over. At this point, like, he keeps getting beat to shit. He's having a very rough time. Aatrox has flash advantage, has full control of the wave. He's zoned out to the point where he's actually moved so far back, he's going to start losing XP from it. Don't do that. Bunch of wards into here. Missed some action in the bottom here. So Kayn comes up onto the ward, so we end up hitting with everything. Ashe kind of swings W very, very wide, but is able to get a shit ton of auto attacks off. Gets the last hit. W starts running back in with the slows again. They're just sitting on our double wards here. But look at the damage that Xayah was able to get off from that E pull. Crazy. Gets that quick double back. That is dark times. Because we were still looking at only 12 CS on this Ashe. Last hitting is somewhat of a problem currently, but that's what happens, I guess, when you're a support main. it's a little bit tricky to trade and properly do that. Oh my god. Diego, are you really trying to take a fight 2 levels down to an Aatrox with that much of a level lead? Well, that was just dumb, bud. That was just pure int. I can't believe you thought you had a chance. No. What is Seth doing? He's got combat sums with Ignite. You don't. You also don't even have your 6. You're down 2 levels. He can just kill you on the dirt. If he really wanted to. He's able to crack a wave. Rough times. So he's level 7. The other mid laners are like 5 and 6. This is a problem. So Mouse has got a level lead. Max in the E. But he doesn't actually have damage on this build. There's no damage yet. It's not going that way. Like, he's got the E, but right now the E doesn't actually, like, why do the suppress? That's your int. You didn't have sight of the jungler. You didn't have nothing. And don't waste your fucking ult like that. Like, you use that when your jungler shows up to gank. Like, you use that to guarantee a kill. Not that. You had no real damage on your build. You couldn't kill nobody. Okay, so Xayah goes with the full swoop, but we're able to get the shutdown built onto that. Ari's doing some damage. I'm just trying to stay alive, keep her busy, so the, there we go, Diego comes in, gets the easy kill. I cannot figure out for the life of me how the set ever got a kill in this lane. We're gonna rewatch that shit, because I am so confused. Like, what happened? Is this still from when the Aatrox was this low killing him? Oh, he just stayed after the set TP'd back. Okay. He just... Okay, well, he just overstayed and chose to throw his lead. That's on him. That's on him. Yep, hit 6. Now she knows she can fight. Because we are 4s and 5s. But we're able to get some really good trade damage before this happens. We knew we were going to take big damage from the roots, and there was nothing we could do about it. But we also knew that Diego was coming. So, it's going to be okay. So that's probably going to get ran down by the Cane. This is where we left off, I guess. Gets ulted. Boom. Dead. Okay. Muy expectiano. Gotcha. Mid lane, Mouse is still big time up on CS. Still the same level. He finally does have the Lost Chapter, though. Oh, so freaking close. So freaking close, but the damage coming out of those E pullbacks is just so goddamn much. The issue is, yeah, ult was still up. At any given moment, that could have just shot out, hit the Xayah, and we would have just straight killed her with nothing. At that point, she's pretty doomed. The fact that we did not ult is definitely a problem. Good use of the W to buffer the damage. Diego's coming into the Cane. Cane's level 7, Diego's level 5. Double root, there's the ult. Very nice. W comes in from the Ashe. Able to drop the Xayah. The drain tanking a bit, just keep autoing. Gets it down. There you go. Nice easy double. And now we've got some. Now we got some gold coming onto this this Ashe. Who again, we've just basically been fighting non-stop. So there is like no chance to fucking last hit. and yet somehow still has more than our top laner does. That went truly bad. What happened there? The mid lane. Okay, did you push too far forward, or what the fuck happened? Okay, Talon's going for the flank. Okay, Mouse has no wards up. Okay, oh, he goes behind him like that. Okay, spell immune goes off, but you already got the burst damage. The voidlings don't really do too much. There's no E-burn going on because it was used on the wave. Yeah, that was the right engage timing. Nice kill from the set. Good choices going Vamp Scepter right into Bramble Vest. That was your best bet into this fucking Aatrox. But, oh man, he had Flash, he had Ignite Up, all that kind of stuff. He probably could have won that fight if he would have used the sums proper, but... Alright, let's check in our bot lane. We got 43 CS on the Ashe. We are starting to get there. There we go. Good, pulled back, flash, heal, got himself ready to go. Unfortunately, I whipped my Q for nothing, and now Kane is able to get onto the Ashe. There's literally nothing I can do about that. I can try and get a bit of a shield, but it doesn't matter. We might have been able to trade kill Arya in the process, but Ashe kind of wanted to live. So no ult up on the Mals. Got ignited. The Talon used flash. You did not need to go back towards this. There was no point. Okay, you're turbo-inting. That's... yeah. Like, dude. Fucking pull it back. That... You had no need to die at all in that fight. You got out all sums attached, and then you blew all sums and still died. When you could have just left. Unfortunately now, here's Talon, who walked kind of right into everything. Like, you went onto the ward. We have, at all times in bot lane, a steady stream of wards to try and protect us from these Talon roams and from the Kayn. Like, we... good point-blank stun just to escape.
I don't see.
Like, especially with 3 people going bot like that, and the Lux having backed. Quite an interesting trade going up top here. Viego is just so under-leveled, though. Oh my god. Okay, you got a stun, but what was the fucking point of that stun? Alright, just keep autoing. Oh, was able to get the snipe out. Good dodge back. Things are going pretty decent. This lane just weirds me the fuck out. How is Set at all in this fucking game? Like, what is even happening? Oh, here's the Talon. Now you're dead. Not much you could have done. I mean, Kayn was up here anyways. What bothers me, though, is we've mostly had bot lane prio this entire game. And yet, there is so much jungle gap going on here in level and in adhesion to, you know, actual things to deal with. That, wow, okay. Ashe kind of went 1 for 1 on that, but I gotta tell you, it kind of worked. Ugh, if I could hit, that would have been worse. Okay, well, she just is not as good of an Ahri as I am. Just because we're denied this level of wave, and we should be able to at least get some plate damage and stuff like that too. Good defense by the set to kind of keep them off of this first turret. Oh, they got it anyways. Ah, Horror of Gibraltar. Like, Our turret stands strong in the bot lane. Fuck all the rest of y'all. And Set was actually able to get the win there. Okay, we still got this successful line of... Why flash, Viego? You did not need to flash. But somehow you killed the Kane. I don't understand Viego at all. How you can be that much weaker with this champion and yet somehow does stuff. Like, it doesn't make sense. And my mid laner here, don't do me a favor, bud. Don't be flaming our jungle if you're turbo inting yourself. Most of your deaths were avoidable 1Vs. It happens. That's the nature of the Malzahar versus the Assassin Mage, right? Especially a Talon. Talon's actually pretty strong. And it's capable of roaming. So again, missing extra wards, down a level, pushed past turret. I'm really surprised that the Talon didn't go in, because it was a guaranteed kill. But Red side doesn't really have any fucking wards in this area. They've got the Scuttle, and that's it, to let them know for if there was somebody ready to help out the Malzahar. Also, you got to be a little bit worried about eating an enchanted arrow to the face. This is just the most fucked up match going on top here. Like, what even is this shit? Like nothing makes sense as to what's happening. They just randomly trade who's gonna kill the other person all the time. Levels and items mean nothing. Just a sea of goddamn sadness. But they're like both in a good mood, just like randomly helping each other. Talon comes in, Talon jumps on the Ashe, goes invisible. There's not too much I can do about that. Now flashed out. The rest of the team's starting to kind of come up from the beginning. Kane's kicking over there. In comes the Talon. I thought that they were moving over there. I didn't realize they were pulling back. I figured if you've got two more fucking people coming in, why not keep pushing this? But they didn't. So I whiffed my ult and looked like an idiot. Well played. Well played. Sad face. It's just theirs. That's fine. They had 4 people, we had 2. We gotta be a little bit careful. I don't like how low my health is. Like, our jungler's kind of trying. It happens. Somehow Malzahar did manage to kill the Aatrox and die in exchange for it. So at least he's got a kill on the board. He's still up in CS, which is nice. We are definitely down in CS in the bot lane here. Been about 30 most of the game. Went Gale Force, went Quicksilver, going Sheen, because I guess going to be taking the... Come on, brain. You got this. Nope, I don't got it. I know the item. I know what it looks like. I know what its name is, but I can't fucking tell you right now. So we are just going to forget about that until it pops up on the damn screen. Why can I not remember? It bothers me. It's just such a sad series of fights to watch here. 3 people. Aatrox didn't need any people because Aatrox has now achieved full drain tank. So that's a problem. That is definitely a problem. Fucking drain tanks, man. Oh yeah. Yeah. Don't suppress the one target that has the Quicksilver. So she's just gonna fuck your ass. Oof. I really don't know what we're thinking going into this level 14 Atrox, but here we are. I guess basically if... Malzahar, how were you auto-immune while I had you in suppress? Quicksilver Sash. Read the fucking items. Read the fucking items. So, we are kind of okay. Like, big thing is Atrox needs to keep his mobility going, and if you're able to suppress him, sorry, not suppress, but, like, root him and all that so he can't be jumping around with his fucking Qs, we can actually get him killed and he can't drain tank us. Which feels pretty good. In comes Talon. Down goes Viego. I don't know if that was the right trade, but it is what it is. Stupid Kane taking our jungle, doing some damage. Don't care for this much at all. Back comes the Ashe, ready to go. Does the extra damage part so I can pop that. Yes, Malzahar. She was. Look at her fucking items. Gotta be able to save. It's fine. And again, you went with the suppress into the champion that has Quicksilver. Quit doing that. This is why you're 1 in 7. How does nobody get that? Does nobody know what items do in this game? Nobody know. Oh, my poor Ashe. I mean, I understand the point of the flash, but it was kind of like 3 to technically 4v1. I think you probably could have just taken the elf, but I like that you got like the team spirit of thinking, you know, maybe I can live. That survival instinct. But you couldn't. You were going to die. Alright, Viego. What do you got, bud? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, in comes the set. Atrox is still 2 levels up. Drain tanking. Drain tanking. Look at that. His health isn't even fucking changing. In comes the Malzahar. Malzahar, at least if he gets the suppress off, it's not up yet. But if he does get it off, he can control the Atrox from the drain tank. What is this comedy of fucking errors? Why are we going so hard on this and giving up yet another goddamn drag? This is Soul Point, for fuck's sakes. Alright, so they got Infernal Soul, we have 0 Soul. See, the problem isn't so much that her Viego just bought Viego and is new to Viego. The problem is that he is not a jungle main, because he has had absolutely no pressure at all around ganking lanes or fighting for neutral objectives. It is just periodically tries to fight 3 levels down and hopes that something good's going to happen. But he dies right before every important objective spawn. This is not optimal play. Ashe is kind of 1v3 under the tower. Good dodge, good attempt with that arrow. If it would have connected, that would have been done. Is able to run down the Talon, very nice. Viego is able to get into the Talon's body, just about explodes for it though. Let's just fuck right off, my friend. Ashe, I like that you decided to heal the Viego, but Viego should fuck off. Leave to any other lane. Go away. Back. Like, don't defend when you're that fucking low, because you're just gonna die. Let's sweep out some wards. That's the thing. I'm gonna get Charmed Cool, but I'm stronger, so I don't really give a shit. It's not really that big of a deal. Set's only 1 level behind. Unfortunately, they do have Soul. Here comes Malzahar at 2 levels down. Whiffs. There's the suppress. Perfect. You can at least stop some of the drain tank. Or not. Okay. Okay. And that was with Oblivion Orb and a Bramble Vest for Grievous, and it did not matter. However, look at this. This is where his build went wrong. He bought Collector. If he would have went to Sterix, this is a different game. But he went Collector. Where's your actual tank stats? You don't fucking have any. You needed Sterix. Look at us miss everything. Isn't that nice? Isn't that special? So we want to defend, but they're actually doing a pretty good job of rotating. They have very fast champions. Yeah. Ooh, just split the uprights. Ashe runs in, hopes for the best, dies in the process. My guess is went for that auto attack and misclicked it. I'm exploded no matter what. I hoped I could have maybe baited them in a little further. Kate was able to get an E off from the Malzahar, but Aatrox just simply clears everybody up. I mean, they got Infernal Soul. They're up 4,500 gold. They just aced us in our base. They ran out of minions, but we're getting double inhibbed right here. I think the one saving grace is that this bot lane is still standing strong. We got 2 people up now, so we can at least kind of make a defense. Now that we're starting to spawn back, I was hoping to snipe the Talon. Did not happen. Just sort of died for it. That was me hyper-inting. I have no excuses. That was just a pure hyper-int. Fuck was that a hyper-int? What the shit was I doing? I shouldn't have done whatever I did. It was a terrible decision. Everything there was wrong. But Baron's up. I don't think we could have contested for it anyways. We would have had to go for a sneak steal. There we go. All of the CC was finally able to go into that stupid Aatrox. And then, of course, Kayn just hits a W over the wall, and suddenly there goes Ashe. Able to get the flash out from him. Now, if we are able to kill this Kayn, that means that the Baron is able to go. So right now, Aatrox went with the Quicksilver as well. Apparently, he is done being chain CC'd by an Ashe ult into a Malzahar ult. Long ago was this Essence Reaper. That's what the fuck I did. Yes, you have to build QSS. You should have built QSS a long time ago. Attacks, playing against the Malzahar. He's not a good champion. He just causes everybody to waste 1,300 gold. But due to the fact that something went horrifically fucking wrong, we were able to get this for free. And honestly, I'm not really sure how. Like, we're going to go to the setup on how this Baron was even possible. Right? So, Kayn's getting chased out. Here's the thing. They have zero fucking vision. We're going to switch it to red side vision. Right? So, they're just pushing. They got 2 people in the bot, and they're just pushing. They got Super Scumbies at the base. I'm kind of defending. Kayn's just chilling around, decides, you know what, it's a good idea. I just saw their whole team run into the Baron pitch, and nobody's back helping this Lux defend. I wonder where everybody is. They must have backed, but why can't I see them? Oh, here's the Lux, trying to make a little last stand against the Xayah and the Talon. What's happening? Oh, they took the motherfucking Nasher, like idiots. Why do you not have any wards? Why does nobody have a blue trinket? Like ready to go in there? Why is Set teleporting from here to fucking here? That had no purpose either. You dumb shit. You could have recalled just as fast. You know what? When you play in this elo, just keep your expectations low. Keep them tempered, guys. Don't expect anything good ever. Like, we've been fighting so much. Look at these CS values, man. Look at these fucking CS values. Viego's getting chased the fuck down again. Malzahar goes with the suppress. Off goes the Quicksilver. But you still ran into 4 people with more CC. So you CC'd out of the suppress and then ate the point-blank Ashe arrow. Because you built the collector. You've got AD and lethality and crit. Where's your Sterix? You don't have it. Alright, so we've got no ults for this fight. We need to try and steal if we can. And we stole. Which then gave us the full Elder buff. Which allowed a immediate triple kill from the Ashe. And I think all of that came off of an Ashe W as low as they were. Because you get executed under a certain threshold. Stolen? No, that was just autos. Off of the Runads. Ah! Okay, so that was devastating to the morale, I'm gonna guess. However, if I would not have been able to somehow steal that with an E over the wall, my guess is that that would not have worked out very nicely for us. Because they probably would have done the same thing back to us. But as low as they were, grouped around that, we were able to get some really big burst because so much of the gold, if we're looking at this, is on this Aatrox. Right? If the Aatrox isn't there, he is by far their most fed member. And things go real bad. Whereas we're a little bit more spread out. Like, me and the Ashe are both the most fed on the team. Malzahar is getting ran down by the Aatrox again. Yep. How did that happen? Oh, you purposefully moved up to do it, eh? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you can't do that. Not when you're 4 levels down. If you were 4 levels up, yes. 4 levels down, no. No. And he has Quicksilver yet, too. Like, it's, So he's got MR. He's got the move speed with the cooldown. Ah, there. Now we got a Demonic Embrace. At least a little extra burn, a little extra survivability coming in from Malzahar. I've got a lot of burn. Let's check on the burn. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. That can't be right. I think it gets reset for some reason on Viego's. Holy shit, it hasn't been shit. Not bad. Boom. That must have gone like straight through his body somehow. What happened with that arrow? Okay, in comes the Kayn and the Aatrox. Both jump on me. Ashe is able to get the kill. Moves into melee range and shoots it through his body, which is so fucking weird. I think that must have been a misclick onto the ground instead of the auto attack range. Must have clicked on the ground right in front of him and just walked at him. That's not really a macro issue. That's just bad timing. So Ashe doesn't have really the damage yet because this is a very auto-attacky but no real oomph behind it build so far because went with the full Mortal Reminder. But now we just got an IE. Now we've got damage into this build. That's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. So far Ashe has mostly been there to set up picks and have been doing a really good job with it. But now it's finally going to be able to start actually chunking people a bit. Let's see here. I'm still not sure what Set's job is yet. But, yep. But he's a thing. Malzahar is split pushing. Level 16 though at least. So up on their jungler, ADC, everybody but the Aatrox. So provided that Malz runs into anybody that isn't the Aatrox, or that isn't two of them, should be able to win the fight. He is definitely getting flanked out, though. Let's see how many people the king can easily move to him. He's monstrously out of position. If he dies, he has nobody to blame but himself. Yeah. We had absolutely no fucking wards in this. You can't split with 0 wards, right? You should never have been there. There's no point in that. Oh, let's go through this. This is great. You know how this all goes to shit? I start running out, right? And I keep running out, and then I run right into an Aatrox, and I start getting the shit kicked out of me. And I had a flash. Do you know what happened? I was fucking vaping. And I didn't want to throw my vape. So I just kind of fucked up and died. I basically just fucking, like, entered the game and caused us to lose because I was fucking nicotine deprived. That's how this shit went. Like, thankfully, Seth and Viego were able to do a little bit of something. Ashe also died top. Splitting should have never been up there either. It's too sketchy. It's technically... Oof! Oof, Xayah showed up. Oh, Xayah showed up and that was and that was pain. That was pain. Oh, that was pain. So, yeah, we're Ashe died up top, too. Remember, half their team can jump walls and, like, speed move and all that kind of shit. So Xayah, of course, ends up going with Quicksilver, but it was a very late Quicksilver. And at this point, Malzahar's damage with the... How did that fucking miss? With the Leandries, with the Demonic Embrace, and with the Max E, is actually capable of doing a lot of fucking damage. Should be an easy kill just with the E on him. And then the E, of course, pops onto the other guy as he died going out. So that's a nice, easy kill. What does E do now? 100 damage a second, plus it's applying all of this burn shit. So it does pretty good. Now, I'm never sure about the buying of the tier early to then not actually change it right away. And we had stopwatch, and going into a Xayah's would actually be super value here, but we had sold the broken stopwatch, which we could have used cheap at the price. A lot of itemization, things that I don't enjoy here. Now, as you can see, a Viego, a Set, and an Ashe can melt this thing pretty fucking efficiently. Like, that was easy. It was quite easy. Now, you'll notice that me on the Lux here, I've taken a lot of CS, but that's just from clearing waves, as I had to spend so much time defending our Nexus. Okay, so we are positioning about, we do not have... It's been so long since anyone's been here that there's not a lot of... There's no blue wards, we don't know what's going on here. I went forward to try and get a little bit of zone out. There's a ward here, we all know there's a ward here. Nobody has... I don't have any fucking inventory for this, like to put down any reds. I'm literally forced to just wait for Sweeper. But I'm already pretty chunked, and I know that everything's there, but that was amazing. That was kind of the winning play right there. That was everything. That play on the Xayah. Right? Xayah's fed. Xayah's got a lot of damage. She's got the Quicksilver. She's scary. She wants to go in, and the fact that as soon as she moved up, the Ashe just one-popped her, followed through, and we were able to just combo kill, means all of their DPS is gone. And they just explode then. Like, yeah, Aatrox to try and drain tank, but what are you going to do? Fucking nothing. You can't drain tank. Now he's finally got Sterix. Should have had this a long time ago. Would have been a different game. They got 3 collectors. Cool. It just shows you the roots and slow numbers. That's pretty cool. It doesn't show the damage. I like that. Show the utility. Now, they were lucky in the fact that we didn't really have any open pathway into their base. So, like, at least that's kind of something. We're able to do some pretty good chunk damage to it. Viego's almost alive. Me on the Lux is very much not. Good charm out coming from the Ahri. Talon goes with some crazy burst damage. And we just explode. Like, we just turbo into that Elder. Like, holy shit did we turbo into that Elder. Like, we did not even... We died before we even got a chance to get our fucking ults out. Now, the good thing is they had no pushing waves, so they can't just march back into our base right off the bat. You can see Talon is hard jumping down. He wants to get in onto this one as quick as he can. So they're going to be pushing this back as fast as they can as well. Basically, everyone's very close to full build. Now we've got to finish GA. Yeah, so full build, full build. I gave up and actually sold my ward item for Horizon Focus at this point, because wards don't really matter at this stage in the game. It's 38 minutes in, it's extremely bloody. There's no objectives up for like 2 minutes. Nobody has any inventory to do anything. Sniped him and missed suplex. Aatrox comes running in, just dies in the process. Ahri is attempting to be helpful, but she's not. I ended up actually taking like these extra items just so my stupid prismatic barrier would actually heal more. Or sorry, shield more. Is my AP. Yeah, 713 feels pretty good, so my ult is like 1200. And the cooldown on it is 28 seconds. So pretty much, I just want to try and spam it whenever it's up, just to try and chunk some people. Because that's like half their health if I hit. So that's pretty much all I want to do, is just try and get that shit done. I'm staying here because the very noticeable concern is that somebody kind of rotates up, and also I just kind of come back. So there's not too much I can do, but we were able to get the actual win off on this. So, yeah, some mistakes were fucking made. Like a lot of them. That top lane thing was so goddamn volatile. It was just one killing the other, killing the other, killing the other. Our Viego was very new to the jungle, as you can tell. Did not know his pathing. Did not know how to gank. He didn't know how to be around and play for neutral objectives. Like look at this. They got all of the fucking dragons uncontested, even though bot lane, like our bot lane, was up with the push. Like, we had prio, and nobody's playing around the lanes with prio. Our Malzahar started pretty fucking rough, if we're being honest. When you use all of your ults into the only target that has Quicksilver Sash, you're gonna lose. There were some targets too where you, some times too where you could tell that there was like a target painted on somebody, and it was just a 100% full tilt inch run. Did not need to be done. You could have just completely ignored them, reset, and actually had absolute wave management back. They burning all sums, everything, getting chunked out in the process. Yet two, with you being able to sit back, be alive, double sums, almost having your ult back up means that they actually have to back. You can crash the wave for a healthy cheater recall and come back even further up and get ready for an all-in kill. But instead, it was just a trade back for no reason and then died. There was no value in that. So you got to like pull back some of that aggression, pull back the tilt. Because if you're dying solo, in lane yet too. Your jungler's probably not going to want to go and help you very much. Yeah. Aatrox got big, but his build was bullshit at a certain point. I mean, Set's build wasn't awesome, but his whole thing was just stand in front for the most part. GA, I love the pickup. Now the damage is fully online, ready to go. We also didn't need too many extra wards because, of course, Ashe is the E to scout things out, so it does help. But when the game goes this long, like, nobody has anything left in inventory for anything. Which is kind of weird. But anyways, that was that game. I'm going to say for my Ashe, work on your CSing. The late trades, the quick engages and follow-ups were fantastic. The arrows were basically just 100% on point, except for some weird ones where it looked like it hit their character, but then it didn't touch them, or ones where it like seemed to almost phase through their body somehow. But other than that, like the one Ashe ult at the second Elder fight was the game-winning. Kind of was the game-winning ult. Taking out that Xayah immediately allowed us to get the full ace, take the Elder, and actually finally crack some of their towers and start getting supers pushing. So yeah, so that's been me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I guess it was a bit longer of a game, but I haven't put out a video in a while because, you know, been working till like midnight, and I get back home. I don't feel like fucking doing anything but lying on the couch. So that's life. Hope y'all motherfuckers enjoyed it, and if not, fuck off and find a different channel.